r/ask Reddit. You have 5 seconds to ruin the entire wedding. What would you do? In the middle of the ceremony, stand up, interrupt the officiant, and publicly propose to someone else. Bonus points if you propose to the groom. Super bonus points if it's the flower girl. Proposing at any time ruins a wedding. Only self-centered a-holes do that. Barry Allen has entered the chat. Preacher, I'ma let you finish, but I gotta propose to the bride myself cause she got a fine ass and I'm better hung than the groom, which he can attest since I reamed his ass good last night. If I had 10, then we bring in his mama who I did right after without cleaning up, to make it memorable. At a reception, my wife and I were on the dance floor and I really had to fart. I figured I'd do it while the music was loud. I stood back a little from her and let it rip the very second the DJ lost power. Everyone looked our way and saw me looking at my wife. They looked at my wife. She ran off in a huff. Then I still had bad gas and was looking for a place to let it rip. The hall had some bay doors to a balcony, so I backed my ass out the doors and blasted ass. I turned around to close the doors and saw the bride and groom were out there having an alone moment that I just farted on. Whoops, my CD just skipped, and everyone just heard you let one rip. Yell fire. That worked with the graduation. Pretty sure that's illegal in most states. It's not illegal if there are no witnesses, because there actually is a fire. Pretty sure that's arson. Pretty sure that crimes are a human invention. Bribe the organist with cash to play the Phantom of the Opera theme as the bride comes down the aisle. They didn't say vastly improve the wedding. Ah yes, a person of culture. We had a playlist glitch at our wedding. My wife's processional was supposed to be Tale as Old as Time from Beauty and the Beast, and it did start out with that, but about 30 seconds in it track skipped to Back in Black. When they say you may now kiss the bride, they never specified who may kiss the bride. Or the specific bride, LPT. If someone ever says that to you, don't run off to another wedding and kiss another bride. Learned that the hard way. Pastry chef here. I used to do a lot of wedding cakes, and would have to move them to wherever the couple wanted it displayed. I always had a fantasy, if I ever decided to quit, walk out, to purposely drop the cake in front of the wedding party and act like it was an accident, and just burst out in tears and storm out, never to be seen again. So to answer your question, destroy the cake, or shit on it or something if that's your style. Puke on the cake. It was my instant thought. It's not enough to destroy the cake. You need to gross people out as well. It has to look like an edible cake while remaining totally inedible. Your child in my uterus objects. I spent 2 minutes wondering what in the world uterus objects were supposed to be. Then I realized it was a verb. Thank you. I was thinking of an object instead of an objection and it made 0 sense. Yell horse when the bride walks down the aisle. My mum did something similar at my brother's wedding. She stood up at the "Does anyone know a reason why they can't be wed" part and shouted, "They can't get married because the bride is a horse." You could have heard a pin drop before the bride burst into tears and my mum screamed as my dad dragged her from the room. It was certainly memorable. Additional. Sorry to have kept you all waiting. Yes, my brother and his wife did get married and they are still married but have not spoken to my mum since that day. She has bipolar and can be very unpredictable on occasion. It was something my brother and I got used to as children. I moved away very quickly as she and I were never close, but she doted on my brother. When he started seeing his wife, mum wasn't happy about losing her son and did not want them to get married. She did not want to go to the wedding but was persuaded to go by my dad. I was very proud to be his sister that day as he did not let mum spoil the day for his wife. Haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poise and rationality. Well, in fact, look at it this way. Technically their marriage was saved. Thank the husband for letting me borrow his bride-to-be last night. Bonus points if you're chick. Destroy the ring. Throw it in the volcano. This is my most upvoted comment. Show up. Wearing white. There was an emergency. I look really good in white. I couldn't change in time. I had a really important meeting. The clan leader wouldn't let me leave in time. Propose to the bride. Imagine she says yes. I now announce you husband and wife. Stand up and shout hi, everybody, I'm the mistress. Bonus points if you're a guy. Eat the plastic dolls on top of the cake. I thought they were made out of marzipan. Couldn't tell. I was pretty drunk. Wait, that actually happened. Take off my pants and start doing the helicopter. Furiously nunchuck your dong at the bride while yelling peanut butter jelly time. I can only aspire to reach your level of imagination. I'd kiss the bride. What if the bride's your sister? Then kiss the groom instead. But what if the groom is your brother? Okay, you do that and I'd kiss the priest instead. Play the Reigns of Castamere. Can't believe this is the first red wedding reference on this thread. I do that Naruto finger jab thing to the bride's butt, sending her flying into the cake. 1000 Years of Death. Kakashi's proctology. Show up wearing a large, elaborate wedding dress. Propose to the best man. Cry hard when I don't get an immediate yes so my makeup runs. Spit on the bride. Grab and kiss the groom. And run away screaming about how flat the earth is. For the visuals, I am a 36-year-old man. This is oddly specific. Either you've been thinking about this for a while, or you watched a specific, delightfully disastrous wedding actually unfold. Claim the bride is pregnant with your child, you are pregnant with the groom's child, and have 4 seconds left to spare. I'd use that time to take a shit on the floor while you suggest names for the baby. Iros, take the Rachel. I told my husband I'd give him $100 to say take the Rachel at our wedding last summer since my name is the same as the one Ross didn't say. He chickened out. I'm still low-key disappointed. I had the preacher say until death does you a favor instead of until death do you part, and it only cost me $20. Lob a grenade into the altar. First, shalt thou take out the holy pin, then shalt thou count to 3, no more, no less. 3 shalt be the number thou shalt count, and the number of the counting shall be 3. Object to the wedding. Don't marry him. You're pregnant with my child. Bonus points if it's at a gay wedding. Shit, sorry everyone. I just got my COVID test back. I tested positive. Just yell from a distance. This girl gave me a blowjob and now she's getting married? Even better if you record yourself saying it and play it on a Bluetooth speaker so they can't tell who it's coming from. Mass confusion ensues. Why not pay a random guy to do the voice, so this way no one recognizes the voice? A finger and a fire alarm. Whoa, you made it to the end? You're a ducking beast. I'll cut you a deal. Smash like and subscribe for more curated content, bruh. It's free and that's a great price.